this video, we are going to analyze one of the latest platforms to enter the crowdlending investment market. VENTUS Energy is a very controversial platform where we can invest in energy and get a return of up to 18%. Also, right now, they have a very attractive welcome bonus for new investors. Don't miss anything in the video, stay till the end because I'll also share my opinion about VENTUS. Before we start, I'd like to invite you to join the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. And I would also like to invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments. Now, let's go for it. VENTUS Energy is a new investment platform in crowdlending. It starts in the year 2024 and has its headquarters in Estonia, its official headquarters, although it primarily operates from Lithuania where its energy plants are located. And this is where we will be able to invest. It's a different investment opportunity than what we're used to on other crowdlending platforms because here we will be investing in energy. Let's see how this exactly works out. In VENTUS, we will only see and manage our own projects and we will not finance third-party projects or external ventures. VENTUS acquires, develops and manages energy plants. They are all renewable, eco-friendly and sustainable energy plants. VENTUS acquires and operates them by selling the energy. To acquire these power plants, it will finance itself in two different ways, with senior loans and also with mezzanine loans, which are the ones the VENTUS platform will offer and in which we can invest to obtain a return of around 18%. But these loans that we investors are financing are only part of the funding, as the business would not be sustainable otherwise. What I expected from VENTUS Energy with these two types of financing, senior loans and subordinated mezzanine loans, is to obtain funding for which they will pay between 9% and 12% in total. And on their website, we will be able to see these figures and the projection of the funding they will need. Well, once they acquire the plants or develop the power plants, how VENTUS will get the money is through three main areas of operation. They will sell the energy on Nord Pool, which is a leading exchange in the European energy market. Another source of income is their participation in energy grid rebalancing. Lastly, they also earn money from generating heat, which they sell to municipal bodies. For example, one of the plants they have already acquired and is operational is connected to the municipal heating system. So in summary, we as investors will be able to invest in projects that VENTUS Energy has, and only their own projects. By investing in these projects, we will be investing in a mezzanine loan, a subordinated loan, and we'll be able to get a return of around 18%. One of the advantages VENTUS Energy offers is that we can automatically reinvest compound interest since we receive interest daily. We can choose to reinvest them automatically if we wish, but also have the option to withdraw them. Another advantage is that it has early exit. This will not be a secondary market as such, but rather a direct sale. When we decide to sell, we can put it up for sale, and as soon as an investor is interested in that project, we can sell it. And we will recover our investment ahead of time. Before looking at the projects we have available and how to invest exactly in VENTUS, let's see who is behind this platform, because this is quite significant. Well, what we have here is a team with a lot of experience in crowdfunding investment platforms. Their CEO is Henris Jansson. Henry's last position was CEO of the Debitum platform, where he did an excellent job and significantly grew the platform. We also have other familiar faces who have worked on other platforms, but without a doubt the most controversial figure is Janis Tima. Janis Tima is part of the management team, as the one in charge of developing energy projects since he is an energy expert. But we mainly know Janis because he is the founder of the Crowdest platform, which due to the pandemic has accumulated many loans with delayed payments and for which no resolution has been obtained. This is why Janis is a controversial figure. Now, it must be said that Janis is someone with a lot of experience in the energy sector, and for instance, the EnergyFlex energy projects on the CrowdStore platform have always performed well. And in any case, it's important to note that, although Janis is the largest shareholder, there is a team of great professionals behind Janis. VENTUS. Let's see now how to invest in VENTUS. As usual, you'll need to register, fill out some details, and verify your identity. Once that's done, you can access the platform and start investing. This is what the control panel looks like, a very visual board with key and clear data. Here you can see the different investment opportunities and also the portfolio you have. I have currently invested in 3 different opportunities. I have invested in 2 power plants that are already operational and 1 plant that will be built. As mentioned earlier, VENTUS plans not only to construct new power plants but also to acquire some, and that is what they have done. To start, they have acquired 2 power plants that are already operational, enabling them to pay interest to investors, manage financing, and obtain investment sources. If we explore each of these investment opportunities, we'll be able to see a lot more information. We'll be able to see the annual interest, and we'll also be able to see the minimum investment. And this is different from other platforms. Here, the minimum investment we can make in Ventus is 1,000 euros. 1,000 euros within the platform and also 1,000 euros per project. Each time we invest in a new project, we will have to invest those 1,000 euros. We will also be able to see the amount available to invest in this project. Each project will be financed in different rounds. This, for example, is round number 2. It has had a previous round and there will be subsequent rounds. We'll see that it will generate daily interest, which we can claim. The project will last several years until 2027, but starting in April 2025, if we choose, we can exit the investment. As mentioned earlier, we can use early exit and sell our stake in this investment from that point onward, and this will not have any fees or commissions. Further down, we can view all the project information. We will be able to see an overview of the project description, how they are going to be financed, the volumes, their energy sales strategy, and we will also see key figures of the project. We have a lot of information, and we will also be able to see interesting and important documents about each project. At the moment, we have 2 plants that are operational, the Daugavpils plant, which is a biomass plant, and also a plant in Riga. These 2 are up and running, and we can invest in these 2 during the various funding rounds they offer in the market. In addition to these 2 operational ones, the Kuldiga solar plant is available for investment. This is a new plant under construction, but it will also generate daily interest from day 1. We will be able to see all the information within this as well. And if we want to invest in each of these projects, we will have to do it manually. Ventus does not have auto invest. We will have to go to invest and indicate the amount we want to invest. The option to generate compound interest is set to on by default, but afterwards we can uncheck it if we wish. Here we'll leave it on. We cannot uncheck it now, but later if we want to receive the interest without it generating compound interest, we can go to our control panel. Our portfolio allows us to manage our investments in Manage, and we can deselect compound interest. In this case, we will receive the interest daily in our account. And of course, we can withdraw it whenever we want. As you can see here, in each of the projects, we can see all the transactions, how the interest is received daily, and how it is reinvested in my case, because I have selected the reinvestment option. As always, to deposit and withdraw money, we will have to make a bank transfer to the account number indicated here. And also to withdraw money, we will be able to withdraw the available funds to the same bank account from which we previously deposited money. And Ventus has some advantages for early investors. First, if you register using the link I'll leave in the description below, you'll get a welcome bonus of 1% on everything you invest during the first 60 days. And for large investors who invest more than 100,000 euros on the platform, they can get an extra bonus of 2%. This will last for as long as they maintain the investment. And what's my opinion about Ventus? Well, I've already started investing in Ventus, even though it's a high-risk investment. I think the risk-reward ratio is very good. The risk I'm taking is compensated by the return of 18%. Plus, I've benefited from the welcome bonuses and the 5% cashback campaign. So, I'm willing to take on that high risk. But every investor should evaluate for themselves. For me, I consider it high risk because it is a new platform. And for me, all new platforms carry higher risk because we do not know how they will operate. We do not know how they will treat investors, and we don't know what would happen if difficulties arise. We don't have any history to rely on for this platform. But on the other hand, new platforms offer certain advantages, which is why I occasionally try them out. Some of these advantages are the high returns and also the bonuses they offer to attract new investors when they're just starting out. One interesting thing about the platform is that one of its founders, who is also its largest shareholder, is the founder of the Craft platform. And this has not gone unnoticed, of course, and it should not go unnoticed by any of the investors. However, despite the poor performance of the CrowdStore platform, I believe Ventus is very different in many aspects. The first thing is that here we are talking about a platform that is going to finance its own projects. It's not going to fund third-party projects, which makes it easier for the platform to conduct its own analysis and be much more transparent with investors. On the other hand, I think the Ventus team is highly qualified with a lot of experience in the cryptocurrency sector. Furthermore, something we are already seeing within the Ventus platform, which is very different from what we could see in Crowdlending, is that the Ventus platform is offering a lot of communication. For example, in its Telegram channel, they are communicating regularly and responding to all messages, all comments from all investors. So here I do see a significant difference and an important point. Very positive. And another reason I've decided to invest in Ventus is that I currently do not have any energy projects or loans in my portfolio, so I am not exposed to this sector, and it seems like a good opportunity for diversification. However, each investor should do their own analysis and form their own opinion about the Ventus platform. And if you want to start investing, if you sign up using the link I leave below in the description, you'll get a 1% bonus on everything you invest during the first 60 days. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. You know it makes me happy and it helps the channel grow. I invite you to join the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors, and subscribe so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments.